At the end of last Splatfest, I was on Team Scissors, and I had a video that was like how we actually won a tricolor turf war. Well, this is sort of the same situation, except for the inverse with the team that I'm on. So I'm on Team Gear right here, and I'm actually going to be doing duos. I'm hanging out with my friend CK on that one, the Crimson Knight. And so the first thing, this is just for anybody, especially in the future if you get Hammerhead Bridge. I think that this was actually a somewhat balanced out map once I figured it out from our perspective as the attacking teams. The first thing I should say is we had so many Team Grubbers that, at least in CK and I's experience, they were attacking us too. Like, so yeah, sure, they'd attack Team Fun and stuff, but they were attacking us. Don't do that. So one thing you should know is those attacking teams, you know, if you're going up against the defending team of 4, you're advantaged if, and I guess at least until you get the ultra signals, we are gonna boom shakalaka right on through this thing, and I am now ahead of myself. I was actually gonna say this is the strategy to getting those ultra signals, so let me actually go to that first. This was the thing, is using your special. So essentially open up the match by trying to get your special as soon as you can. The ultra signal will appear in, you know, mere seconds after the match has begun. Isn't it like after 30 seconds have elapsed? So then both of you guys get that, and something like the crab tank, which is what CK had, and then I had the reef slider, so I can just shark on in there, burst anybody that's close, while CK kind of hangs out to the side and tries to obviously turret down and gun down anybody that's gonna hit me while I'm doing the ultra signal. So notice we are gonna attempt that. Unfortunately, he didn't have the crab tank right there when we went for that one. I did have my special, so sort of in a rush maybe to judgment on that, we did try to go for the ultra signal, and then we thought, nah, like we've got one right now, we need to paint up the rest of our base because we did just respawn right here. Am I hitting an uninkable turf? I do not even remember doing that. Okay, so you can't ink that turf up there. I don't know why I did that, but I was gonna say that was kind of the better move for us to start inking up right there, because you don't want to be like painting every single pixel of your base, your areas like turf at the beginning. You just want to get that special. If you're Team Gear, if you're Team Grub in this case, we call them the attacking teams, right? So the attackers. And if you have specials like this, like it would probably be different, you know, if we had ink vac or something, like that's not necessarily going to have the same protection, for example. And so here we go. We secured the ultra signal right now. CK, all he had to do was just essentially stand on that platform if he's not going to have a crab tank and run the protection circuit for me right there. So this is fine. I'm going to get splatted, but hey, we got both of the sprinklers of doom. So this is now looking good, but essentially, again, Team Grub, don't be attacking Team Gear, vice versa. When you're going for those ultra signals, you guys want to win, so you don't want Team Fun in this case to win. And this will be translatable for whatever Splatfests in the future. We just mean don't let that defending team actually prevail on this. They've got 4 members. You are actually advantaged when, for instance, Grub, if they went for the ultra signals, we would let them get it. If it was just between us and Grub, like let's say all of Team Fun had been wiped out or something. So that's what I mean, you know, like it comes to your advantage, let's say, if both teams, maybe Team Gear and Team Grub, converged on that middle spot at around the same time, you know, because basically you want that Team Fun to be as wiped out as possible. You want them to be as busy as possible with something else so that your ultra signal can go and sneak right through. The thing about tricolor turf wars back when I was on Team Scissors and we were defending team, that was during the Splatfest demo, of course, we were on Sturgeon Shipyard, and the area that you had to get the ultra signal was so thin that, like, basically if the attackers, if they threw like a bomb or did a special in there, like we all completely had to jump off of that platform. Like we would be KO'd. So again, I think this map certainly did help defenders out a lot, but when you had the strategy, even attackers could pull off something like this. So what you saw in this match is, look at that. Even if Grub got the least percentage or whatever, they are going to be here on the victory screen, just with how tricolor scoring goes and everything. If you guys did want that refresher, please feel free to click an end screen on screen, catch another one, and thanks for viewing.